Watertown, Huron. 82-yard touchdown. Quick set by Hines up on the ricochet, can't get to it. That sleight of hand that all good setters can do. Hampton Hines with the quick set kill.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV are your home for Huron Tiger Sports.
Hines again, set across Clagan, left side, through the block. Huron at max point again, and he's looking right, going to throw it that far sideline. Kevin Boyding had a step, Bolton McNeil put it in there perfectly. 32 yards.
The Huron Tigers are brought to you by these First Team Sports backers.
The Huron Tigers are brought to you by Wilbur Ellis, Huron Community Campus, Lumberland Furniture, Rostrello Motors, Dairy Queen, Dakota Land Feeds, Huron Regional Medical Center, Car Chiropractic Clinic in Huron, Real Estate Connection, Elwine Brothers, Vision Care Associates. The Tigers are also brought to you by the Norby Center for Recreation, Ryan's Hangar Restaurant, Hartman Physical Therapy, Farmers Union Insurance of Huron, Blaine Anderson, TV Sports, The Scoreboard, South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Gary Zell Auto Glass, First National Bank, and Kurtz Heating and Cooling.
Here's two-time South Dakota Sportscaster of the Year and the voice of the Huron Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
And good evening, back at it, back with the girls again tonight. Different location, different station tonight from last night. Huron girls here in Watertown to play the Arrows at the Watertown Arena. Fresh off a win, going away over Sioux Falls Lincoln last night. Now go back to back, and we'll see how the Tigers come out. A rested Watertown team coming off a big win on Tuesday when they defeated Aberdeen Central, a team that beat Huron a week ago last night. And again, we're on KOKK. The boys will be over on Tiger 95 tonight. Same matchup, but at the arena, Watertown at Huron. For our girls, Chad Rohde, head coach of Watertown, they come in with a record of 5-12. Huron, Cody Kaufman, head coach, they come in with a record of 7-10. Both teams probably going to be a stretch to get a home game in the Sodak 16. Huron obviously a little better chance than what Watertown won, and a win tonight would be key for both teams here, as we're, 2 weeks from tonight is the Sodak 16 for AA girls. We're seeing the end of the regular season coming up here quickly. Talk to both coaches. We'll have those interviews coming up after this timeout on Dakota Sports KOKK.
Innovative solutions in plant protection, plant nutrition, and field technology. They offer premier products and one-on-one relationships with local field experts to help their customers grow. Wilbur Ellis is committed to bringing you and your operation new and innovative ideas. Contact your local Wilbur Ellis specialist today to find out how to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis wishes all area high school athletes the best of luck this season.
The Huron Tiger Scoreboard Update is brought to you by Kurtz Heating and Cooling in Huron.
Brushing up, bettering yourself, or pursuing a degree? Huron Community offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
Dakota Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
Getting set for our girls game here tonight as the Huron Tigers visit the Watertown Arrows. Talking with Watertown head coach Chad Rohde. They come in with a record of 5-12, directly behind Huron in the PowerPoint standings here with a week to go in the season. Chad, you're at 5-12 on the season. Your thoughts on the season? Looks like you've been playing a little better here the last couple weeks.
You know, we certainly have. In our stretch of playing better kind of has gone back a couple weeks, and we've lost some close ones, and lost Aberdeen by 4 or 5 early, and played Sioux Falls, Jefferson pretty tough, at least the first half, but yeah, been playing better, and then played Roosevelt really well, and played Aberdeen real well for the second time in the year. So it's a good time of the season to be playing better.
Now, you just played Huron about 3 weeks ago, and that was a game I think you led by 2 at halftime. Huron took control in the second half, be kind of a nice measuring stick to see where you are with a week to go.
For sure. Huron is they're really well coached, and they got some really good guard play, which of course matches up with us because our guards are fairly decent, and they've got some shooters, and they're physical, they're tough, they get up and down, and so it'll be a good measure to see where we're at, and hopefully we can get this one tonight. It'd be nice to stay away from that top 4 or 5 when it comes to the power points in the SODAC 16 games. So.
Major concerns with Huron?
One, they're shooters. I mean, they can shoot really well. They get up in pressure. They play a good 3-2 zone, and they make some turnovers, make the other teams make mistakes. But they've got some shooters, and I'm really impressed with both the Hilton girls, or the Heinz girls. Sorry, Hilton and Hampton. The Heinz girls both play well. They both, they've got a lot of parts of their game, but more importantly, they've got some big girls down low too that do some things, and they got some good inside out. And like I said, they're kind of like us. They defend really well, and that sets them up for their offensive end. So.
And finally here, I know, as we said just a week ago, before we figure out what we're doing for postseason, you're not changing anything at this point, but what are some of the things you want to see the girls do? Obviously, you want to be having some momentum going into March.
First of all, we've been taking care of the ball pretty well, knock on wood. Hopefully we can continue to take care of the ball tonight, but, we're a team that we kind of live and die by our defense, and our defense has been pretty stout as of late, and playing teams pretty tough and hold them down in points. So, we'll start with that tonight. If we can keep our defense where it is, and everything kind of follows suit, and hopefully we can continue that tonight.
Chad Rohde, head coach of Watertown. This is Dakota Sports.
Lumberland has the buying power to bring you the best value.
Go Cody in 3, 2, and 1.
For Lazy Boy Furniture. Lumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Lumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Lumberland Furniture of Huron.
This Huron Tiger moment, 1974 boys golf. Coached by Hovey Richards, the 1974 boys golf team dominated, winning the ESD and also the Class A championship. Team member men Twistle, Alan Bales, Kevin Carlson, and Craig Rink. Both Coach Richards and Jim Entwistle are now members of the Huron High School Hall of Fame.
The Huron Tiger broadcast booth is brought to you by Kibble Equipment, your John Deere dealer in Huron.
Roll into 2024 with incredible savings. It's the New Year blowout sale at Olympic Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huron. Over 200 new and used in stock. Save over $2,300 off a Buick Envision. New Chevy 1500 Crew Cab. Save $6,500. Get a GMC 1500 Crew Cab with over $7,700 off. It's the New Year blowout sale at the new Olympic Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huron. New name, same great service.
Dakota Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
Back here getting set for our girls' game tonight in Watertown. Huron Tigers visiting the Watertown Arrows. Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Tiger girls, come in with a record of 7-10 on the season after a week off. Came back, had a nice win last night over Lincoln. And, Coach, I think everybody needed that. It was nice, too, where defense got things started until the offense caught up, and then just a good all-around win.
Yeah, again, you said it, right? Our defense set the tone. We didn't hit very many shots right away when we started, but again, credit to our girls for staying positive and staying confident in themselves and being able to knock shots down, in the second quarter and then the second half and, pull away and, make that lead grow a little bit and win comfortably at home.
I thought another key, too, was, and hopefully the girls saw this, too, keeping ourselves out of foul trouble. That really is a big difference.
Yeah, when you have, that way you can keep everybody fresh, and you can rotate people in just off of a normal rotation. rather than changing the rotation because we have some kind of foul trouble. So, yeah, we played well last night. It was nice to see. You're exactly right. We all needed that. Nice little refresher, nice little reminder that we are a pretty dang good basketball team when we do show up, when we execute and play well. So, good to see last night and a quick turnaround today.
Now, Watertown, we did beat them about 3 weeks ago at our place. I think we're down 2 at halftime, but took control in the second half. Watertown, though, has been playing a lot better here, including a win over Aberdeen earlier this week.
Yeah, they've just like, every team hopes to be. They're playing their best basketball right now at the end of February. So, they're very capable of beating anybody because they shoot the ball so well. When we played them the first time, we got them to miss quite a few threes, which helped us out. Our defense played really well in the second half, and then we started hitting shots. So, it's kind of one of those things where we got to get them off the three-point line. We got to limit them to one shot, and then we got to be able to handle their defensive pressure and their changing defenses and be able to attack on the offensive end.
And finally, just like to keep some momentum rolling, before we know it, the regular season's over by this time next week, and we're looking at Sodak, and you want to have a good feeling going into March.
Yeah, 3 games left, right? 2 on the road, 1 at home. Next week is obviously a very tough schedule for us, and we want to show up tonight and compete, show that we can play on the road. It's looking highly likely that we're going to play on the road for the Sodak 16, so, we got to be able to show that we can travel, compete, show up with energy, and then handle adversity that we handle, that you're going to get on the road between the crowd, between the hometown bounces type of thing. So we got to be able to show up tonight and be able to do that. I thought we did that pretty well throughout the season playing on the road. So we got to do the same thing tonight. No excuse of a back-to-back, right? If we want to make the state tournament and play in the state tournament, you're going to play back-to-back nights there too. So we'll treat it as that. Little preparation this morning, and hopefully we show up and we're ready to go.
Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Huron Tigers, timeout on Dakota Sports. Well, we're back here in Watertown, having a few issues there back at the studio. Hopefully you have everything up and running here. We're getting set for the national anthem, and then we'll get to the starting lineups and get this game tipped off here on at Watertown girls basketball. National anthem is coming up. We'll take a timeout of 2 minutes. Return here to Watertown. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Failure to do so could result in removal from this event. Athletic training services and care of our athletes are provided by Prairie Lake Sports Medicine. Their certified athletic trainers, Michelle Lighthizer and Jeff Hofchild. Aero Care, close to home. At this time, we ask you to remain standing for the national anthem. Please show proper respect to the flag by removing your hat, stand at attention with your right hand over your heart. Veterans and active duty personnel not in uniform may salute the flag.
And we are back here in Watertown. Again, a few technical difficulties back at the studio. Hopefully we're staying on the air here, though, and we will work through that, and we'll bring you the game as well. Here's the starting lineups. First off for Watertown, their head coach is Chad Rohde. They have a record of 5-12 on the season. They start Addie Johnston, a 5'6" senior. Emery 30 is a 5'10" junior. Miranda Falconer is a 5'7" senior. Jade Lund is a 5'8" senior, and Avery Munger is a 5'10" senior. Huron Tigers head coach Cody Kaufman, record 7-10 for Huron. Allie Davis, 5'7" sophomore. Hilton Hines, 5'8" sophomore. Hampton Hines, a 5'8" senior. Lizzie Heinen, a 6'1" senior, and Kenzie Simmonsma is a 6-foot senior. Those are the starting lineups here. You know, they're doing a little fun intro here for the Watertown introductions. Officials for our game are backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. Calling our game tonight, Jordan Opp, along with Darren Lorenz and Kim Zimmerman. They are the law on the court, and they're backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. So getting the Lineup's just about underway. Again, just kind of scrambling here, but I think we got everything. I believe we also are being heard here in Watertown as well, as they're picking up the feed here tonight. Of course, have the other game just like we are going on here in Watertown. So welcome the folks here, I believe, on KWAT. I'm Jeff Duffy, voice of the Huron Tigers, bringing the girls game tonight here from Watertown. Huron in their road black with orange numbers and letters, orange and white trim. And Watertown in their home white with purple numbers and letters, purple and gold trim. Emery 30 will jump for Watertown, and Lizzie Heinen in the center circle for the Huron Tigers. The ball is up, the tip controlled, tipped 3 times by Heinen, and Huron Tigers have first possession coming towards me for the first half of the game. Left side, Simmonsma up top, Allie Davis, screen from Heinen. Huron really getting spread out, low post. There it goes to Heinen, forces it up, no good. Ball might have been partially deflected. Rebound for Watertown, and they have their first chance. Johnston dribbles off to the left. Huron back in their 3-2 zone. They go high post 30. 30 will lob it underneath, deflected by Hampton Hines, stolen by Allie Davis. Good defensive play by Huron is a little high-low action there for Watertown. Kickback up top of the key. Hampton Hines for 3 is off the mark. Rebound going to be grabbed in the corner by Jade Lund. Johnston in the front court gets it set up for the Arrows. Reverse it around in the corner to Lund. Back up top, Johnston. High post, there's 30. Whips it baseline, Lund. Open 3, left side, Johnston. In and out. And the rebound, Hilton Hines. Boy, Johnston had all of that. Quick pass down the floor. Allie Davis cut off by a double team. Back door open, and the bank shot no good for Simmonsma. Nice pass by Allie Davis, but could not finish it. And still no score. We played just about a minute and a half here of the first quarter. Cross-court pass, feed in the corner, Lund. Now Johnston. Johnston left side. Get it in the hands of Falconer. Inside 30, hard to the hoop, too strong, and Heinen there with the rebound. Hilton Hines, right side, Allie Davis on the wing. Now Hilton Hines. High post, it's Heinen looking for some movement. Pitches back to Simmonsma. Now left side, Hines. That's Hampton. Hampton gets jumped there on the top of that defense by Watertown. Davis on the left wing. Davis back up top. Feeds in the corner, Simmonsma. She'll take a 3, no good, and the rebound comes down to Johnston. Huron starts 0 for 4 from the field. Quick pass up ahead, 30, dribbles into the lane. Kick out in the corner, right side. Lund wants 3, no good. Rebound comes straight down to Allie Davis. Huron 0 for 4, Watertown 0 for 3 to start the game. Hilton Hines up top, being guarded out there by Johnston. Hampton Hines, left wing, has 30 on her. Wants a screen, now flips it to Simmonsma, reverse right side, low post, inside Heinen. On the baseline, ball deflected as she tried to kick out, will still be Huron ball. Inbounds coming on the baseline, below me to my right. Hampton Hines will trigger the inbounds play. Davis has it on the left wing. 7 o'clock. KOKK Huron, KWAT Watertown. Dry baseline and stripped, and a foul going to go on Watertown. Hampton Hines just kind of forced that, and Andy Johnston got called for the reach. First foul of the game, and Hampton Hines a chance to get the first points of the game. We played over 2 minutes, 45 seconds with no score. Free throw is good, and Huron on the board first, 1-0. Get our first subs of the game, and Watertown will use the bench a lot tonight. Jordan Remmers, a freshman, and Neely Johnson, a senior, into the game for Watertown. One more shot, Hampton Hines. Back of the iron, rolls it in, and Huron up 2-0 here early on. No pressure to start the game. Huron pressed Lincoln right off the bat last night, but just fall back in the 3-2 zone. In the corner, Johnson back up, reverse it. Johnston for 3, right wing, way too strong. Rebound and a foul going to go on Huron. It did not draw a rim, and the ball came right down to Remmers, and she's going to get free throws out of it on the foul on Huron. Fouls on Simmonsma. That's her first. Kind of a tough one to block out there because the ball didn't draw iron, and it just kind of hit off the bottom of the bank board and just came straight down to Remmers. Remmers misses the first free throw. She'll get one more. Second shot is no good. Missed them both. Simmonsma the board for Huron. We played just over 3 minutes. 2-0 lead Huron. Neither team's hit a shot from the field. Bounce pass, Hampton Hines, right wing. Cross court, Allie Davis on the left side. Now flip it back, Hilton Hines. Hilton goes high post, Heinen squares up, baseline. Open three for Hines. Hampton hit it. Got a nice screen by Simmonsma as well. Nice feed from Heinen. Huron up 5-0 here early on. Johnston comes off left side of Remmers. Now Johnston again, top of the key. And thrown away. Remmers tried to kick it out to Johnston. Threw it over her head, out of bounds. Turnover to the Huron Tigers. In for Watertown, Falconer has returned to the game. And Huron subs for the first time. Allison Janes on the court for Huron. Simmonsma goes out. Huron up 5-0 with the ball. We've played just about half of the first quarter. Here in Watertown, bounce pass, Hampton Hines, right wing, will drive, has a lane, leans in, some contact, shot up, no good, too strong, rebound underneath for Johnson. Watertown pushes into the front court, Remmers, top of the key, Falconer has it left side, Remmers again, takes one step in, low post, the ball knocked away, but picking up Munger, kick outside, three, got the shooter's roll. Hit the back of the rim, went up, and Neely Johnson got it to drop. Watertown on the board. It's 5-3 Huron with 3:40 to go, first quarter. Right side, Hilton Hines gives to Davis. Low post, there's Heinen. Kick out, another three. Hampton Hines. That one back of the rim, no good. Munger has the board. Falconer will bring the ball up and set it up for Watertown. Left side, Remmers. Drive in by Falconer, cut off 30 at the top of the key. In the corner, there's a three, and Johnson, no good. Ball tapped out of bounds, will be Huron ball. 5-3 Huron leading. We're at 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Watertown subs back in. Again, they go to that bench a lot. Let's see who came in. I believe Jade Lund came back in for Watertown. Huron on the attack. Hampton Hines will drive, has a lane, and gets fouled. Hampton just forcing the issue, going hard to the hoop. She'll shoot two. Foul, I believe, on 30. We'll check that out. 2:59 to go, first quarter. First free throw is no good. One more shot. Hampton misses on the first one, and that foul was actually on Munger, her first. One more shot. Back of the iron, missed them both. Still 5-3 Huron. 2:55 to go in the first quarter. High post 30, dumps it in, down low, underneath. Little bank shot good, just into the game. Malaya Kranz, and she gets the low post bucket, and we're tied at 5. 2:40 to go, first quarter. Cross court, right side. Hilton Hines, cross pass, Hampton in the corner. Three in the corner, no good. Rebound slapped out, last touch by Simmonsma. And the ball will belong to Watertown. Watertown a chance now for their first lead of the game. Addie Johnston back into the game, and she'll get Watertown into the offense. Up top, look off left, feed it in the corner, Kranz. Johnston again, swing it back up top 30, back left side, double screen, Lund for three. No good, but a foul going to go on Janes, I believe. Janes was fighting through the screen, and she'll pick up the foul, her first, second team. And the inbounds for Watertown. Lob out. There's Lund. Another three. That one no good. Long rebound. And Tatum Peterson just into the game. Grabs the board for Huron. Hilton Hines will drive baseline. Put up an off-balance 15-footer. No good. Simmonsma battling with Kranz for the rebound. Kranz rips it out of there. Then they call a foul on Huron trying to tie up Kranz. Well, Huron been stuck at 5 for a while. Neither team actually putting on a offensive show here. Inside of 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Into the front court, it's Johnston setting it up, lobs it in the corner to Lund. Falconer reverse Johnston left side. Watertown looking for their first lead. Look back door, had a girl open, didn't see her. Kranz gets it back up top 30. Here's Falconer into the paint, into a lot of traffic, bumps it out. Nice catch by Johnston. She'll go baseline, put up the 10-footer. It's short. Simmonsma had the rebound, lost it. It'll stay with Watertown as Simmonsma got knocked over in the process. Lizzie Heinen going to check in and replace Janes for Huron. Minute 29 to go, first quarter. Tied at 5. Huron got a nice little start there, getting a 5-0 lead, but really struggled since then. Well, neither team, again, is putting on an offensive show. Johnston in the corner. Lund has it on the left wing. Back up top, dribble off to the right, come back top of the key, left side. Up top, it's Johnston, or Falconer, excuse me. Overhand pass through the hands of Lund, out of bounds, cross-court pass by Johnston. And the ball will turn over to the Huron Tigers. Still tied at 5 with 1:11 to go, and Huron's going on about 4 or 5 minutes without points. Hilton Hines will get Huron into the offense. Lift off on the left side, it's Simmonsma. Looks inside, back out, Heinen. Heinen, swing it back left side, Hampton Hines. Backed out, wanted the 3, but got cut off. Hilton Hines into the paint, goes back door, open shot blocked by Kranz. Heinen comes down with it. 3 for Hines, no good. And the rebound for Johnston. Huron just struggling to shoot the ball. Down the floor, the ball knocked out of bounds. Will stay with Watertown. Good hustle back defensively by Simmons. Mackenzie looks like she's hobbling a bit after that. Maybe turned an ankle a bit in knocking that ball away. 38 seconds to go, first quarter, tied at 5. Watertown will inbound. Shot blocked by Heinen, and it ricochets out to Hilton Hines. Falconer on the miss, Hines with the block. Front court, it's Hilton Hines to the block, to the hoop, gets stripped. A lot of contact, no call, and Huron will run the out-of-bounds play. 28 seconds to go in the first quarter, and shot clock on, but there's only 0.8 of a difference. Game clock, shot clock. Hand off Hilton Hines on the right wing. Gets a screen from Heinen. Heinen rolls. Hilton trying to get away from Kranz. Now picked up by Peterson. One dribble back to Hilton Hines. 15 seconds to go, first quarter. Hilton Hines dribbles to the left. A screen again, comes off to the right. Drives into the paint, goes by the double team, rolls it in for 2. Hilton Hines gets the bucket for 3 seconds to go. Johnston half-court heave is no good after 1. It's Huron 7, Watertown 5. 1 minute timeout on Dakota Sports, KOKK.
Here is fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial colors, happy focus. Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Foods, Carlson, Super X, Southside, Reef, DJ's Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Quarter Pantries in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers! As your child's body changes, their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smart board or the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States wait until their child complains of vision issues before scheduling an eye exam. Many common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Forish a call today. See the best.
Back in Watertown, ready to go with the second quarter. Neither team shot the ball well. Didn't have a chance to get my shot chart updated here. Try to do that at the next break. Watertown with the ball to start the second quarter, trailing by 2. Johnston bounce past Lund on the left wing. Brings it back around. Johnston left side is Falconer, high post. Get it to Munger, kick out right side. Drive by Falconer. Munger right back right side, and a travel going to be called Johnston trying to do a little bit too much there on the right wing. At Watertown, 2 of 10 from the field in the first quarter. And Huron 2 of 12. Hilton Hines bringing the ball up, being chased by Johnston into the front court. Dribbles left, has the screen from Heinen again. Bounce pass, top of the key, Hampton, Hines, high post, Heinen. Heinen double teamed, has the ball stripped. It's on the floor, and Watertown will clear it out of there. 30 into the front court, will drive, stop, corner of the lane. Open three, right side, Lund hits it. First lead of the game for Watertown. Jade Lund hits the three, and it's 8-7 Watertown with 1 minute gone in the second quarter. On the left side, cross court, Hilton Hines in the corner, Allie Davis. Lob pass back up top. Hilton Hines drives into the paint. Scoop shot. They're going to, they call it travel. Boy, it looked like a good drive from here. They call it travel, and Kaufman up in front of the bench asking what they saw there, because that looked like a Euro step to me. And, of course, I've always say Euro step looks like traveling anyway. Bottom line, Watertown gets the ball on the Huron turnover. Falconer, reverse it right side to Johnston. Cross court, Falconer in the corner. Lund just hit the three. Now drive by Falconer, goes through a double team, stripped, and a foul going to go on Heinen. Looked like good defense from here, but the call goes against the Huron Tigers, and free throws coming up for Falconer. 2 shots for Miranda, has not scored in the game. The foul on Heinen is her first. Free throw is good, and Watertown up 9-7. One more shot for Falconer. Watertown right now on a 9-2 run. Very slow 9-2 run. Second free throw, no good. Rebound for Heinen. Huron down 2 with the ball, early second quarter. Into the front court, Hilton Hines. Dribbles into the paint again. Goes to the block, to the hoop. No good, but a foul going to go on Lund. And 2 free throws pending for Hilton Hines. Hilton really now, it was Watertown now zoning. Hilton just driving in, looking for contact and looking for that scoop or floater. She'll get 2 here. First free throw, no good. Rebound, or the foul, is number 2 on Jade Lund. So she'll come off the floor for Watertown. And back into the game is Neely Johnson. Second free throw, no good. Missed them both. Rebound 30. Huron's 2 of 6 on free throws, kind of the way we started from the line last night. Watertown, here's the lob, go down low, inside to Munger against Heinen, has to kick it out, and just saved from going over and back by Falconer, resets the offense. Slips it left side, Johnston fakes left, comes right, top of the key, right side 30. 9 seconds on the shot clock, 30, spins into the paint. Kick out, Johnston fakes. She'll drive, baseline ball stripped and out of bounds. Last touch by Huron. Watertown 2 seconds on the shot clock to try and make something happen here. Got time to get a shot off, obviously, but you have to do it quickly. Lob comes all the way out to Falconer. She takes a dribble to her right, shoots the 3, no good. I guess they said it would have worked, but she did miss it. Rebound Heinen underneath for Huron. Top of the key, it's Hilton Hines, lost her dribble. Coming up is Simmonsma on the left wing. Simmonsma backs it out. Look like we're back to a man here by Watertown. Davis, some struggles there with Falconer. Reverse it right side, Hilton Hines. Out near the timeline, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Hilton down to the baseline. Up top, Hampton Hines. Hampton, a screen, will drive on the baseline. Hampton leans in, 10-footer. No good, out of bounds, will stay with Huron. Fresh shot clock for Huron. They'll inbound it on the baseline. In for Watertown is Kinsey Russell, a sophomore. And Allison Janes back in for the Tigers. Inbounds, Hilton Hines to Hampton, top of the key. Hampton drives, kick out. 3 for Davis, too strong. And the rebound for Falconer. Huron really struggling shooting the ball. 9-7, Watertown leads. We're inside of 5 minutes to go in the first half. Falconer sets it against the Huron zone. Off to the left side is Russell. Falconer, right back, Russell, left wing. Russell, a couple of dribbles. Falconer on the right side. Russell feeds it on the baseline to Munger. Ball in the middle, 30, gets control of it, kick out. Open three for Falconer, no good. 30 with the rebound, the putback, no good. Third try up and in, and count it for Watertown. Well, Watertown crashed the boards. Huron could not come up with the rebound, and finally Munger with the rebound and putback. Foul will go on the Huron Tigers. I'm assuming it's on Heinen as she's coming out. Nope, it's on Janes. Janes picks up her second. Simmonsma in for Heinen, and Tatum Peterson in for Janes. Free throw for Munger is good, and Watertown opens up a 5-point lead, 12-7. They've now outscored Huron 12-2 since a couple of minutes into the game. Watertown's showing some pressure. Huron breaks into the front court. Hilton Hines bumped there, and they are going to call the blocking foul on Russell. That'll be her first. Second team, yes, it is second team on Watertown. Inbounds in the corner, Hampton Hines. Ball tipped and stolen. 30 with the steal. She's got the breakaway layup in for the deuce. 30 with the bucket, and Watertown opens up a 14-7 lead as we hit 4 minutes to go in the first half. Hampton Hines, three, right wing, back of the iron, no good, gets her own rebound, hard to the hoop, puts it up too strong, and Watertown clears the board. Boy, a lot of contact on that second shot for Hampton Hines, and she just kind of walking down the other end of the floor a little frustrated. And we're going to have a timeout here on Tigers. 3:50 to go, first half, 14-7 Watertown. We'll take a timeout, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steak, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan Finger can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan Finger Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron. Shane Hartman here at Hartman Physical Therapy. I'd like to welcome you to visit our clinic at 2297 Kansas Avenue Southeast in Huron. We provide the care you need for orthopedics, sports injuries, spinal issues, arthritic conditions, and work-related injuries. Our licensed staff will assess the problem, provide the rehab, and get you on the road to recovery. Wishing all area athletes a healthy and successful season. Hartman Physical Therapy, restoring health through thoughtful patient care.
3:50 to go in the first half. Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update in the second quarter at the arena. Watertown leads here on 32-23. Your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Watertown up 7 with the ball. That foul before the timeout, incidentally, was on Simmonsma, her second. Ball deflected, scramble for it, and we're going to end up with a foul on Watertown. Simmonsma bowled her way in there and grabbed it away. Tatum Peterson had jumped into the pile as well, and they end up calling the foul on Watertown. And Huron will get the inbounds far into the floor. Huron's got to get the offense solved here. Trailing now 14-7 and an early 5-0 lead, 2 points since then. Hampton Hines on the right wing. Dribbles off to the left, does get a screen, nothing there. Up top, Davis. Davis dribbles off to the right, now back to the left. Gives to Hilton Hines. Hilton, screen from Simmonsma, top of the key, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Hilton will drive, stop. Hampton Hines, three at the key, in and out. Rebound ricochets. Tatum Peterson had it, gets it back out, and flips it back to Hampton Hines. And Huron will get a fresh shot clock. Drive by Hilton Hines, gets double teamed, and ball out of bounds. She just kind of lost it on the way up, kind of forced her way through the double team, and Huron turns it over. Into the game for the first time for Watertown is Madison Grimsrud. I got a story about her if we get some time. Into the front court. Johnston will bring it off left side. Hand it off to 30. Watertown a chance to extend their 7-point lead. High post Grimsrud and almost traveled with it in the corner. Open three, no good. Offensive rebound Watertown. Turnaround shot, no good. 30, a third try, lost the ball and picked up by Hilton Hines, and she got nailed in the face, and a foul going to go on Watertown. Again, Huron gave up some offensive rebounds there. Foul is on Neely Johnson, I believe. Fourth team foul on Watertown. Next one would put Huron in the bonus. And anyway, Huron can come up with points would be needed. Hilton Hines into the front court, crosses the timeline. High post, Lizzie Heinen against Grimsrud. Look back door, hands it off Hilton Hines. Hilton stops, kick out three. Hampton Hines, back of the rim, no good. It's just off for Hampton. Rebound, 30 into the front court, and she almost traveled as she came to the jump stop. Watertown can set it up inside of 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Up top, it's Johnston, feeds baseline, or that was Johnston from Falconer. 30 on the left wing, gets a screen. Right side, Falconer. Falconer using a screen, not there, backs it out. High post, little jumper for Johnson, no good. Rebound drops to the floor, but Hampton Hines is able to grab it. Can Huron score the basketball? Hilton Hines in the front court coming towards me. Minute 25 to go in a quick first half. Very low scoring. Drive by Hampton Hines has a lane stripped and a foul going to go on 30. And 2 free throws coming up for Hampton Hines. Huron still has not scored here in the second quarter. I just noticed that. Minute 19 to go in the half. And 2 free throws for Hampton Hines. First one is good. That breaks the drought for Huron. Also, Huron had missed 4 free throws in a row. The foul on 30 is her first. And it is 5 team fouls on Watertown now. 14-8 with a free throw pending for Hampton Hines. Second shot is good. Hit them both. Hampton with 7 of the 9 for Huron. 14-9. Huron back within 5. Minute 14 to go first half. In for Watertown, Andy Olson, a 9th grader. She has it, top of the key, pass from 30, now 30 again. Takes the 3 right wing, in and out, and Heinen up high with the rebound. Peterson has the ball, wants to get it to a guard. There's Hilton Hines. We're inside of a minute to go the first half. Huron back within 5. Hilton Hines trying to get away from Johnston. Sticky defense there. Hilton back up, top of the key, still on the dribble. Now she gets away. Feeds it baseline. Hampton Hines couldn't get the step back. Gets a screen around the perimeter. Hampton, right side Peterson. Peterson, free throw line. Now Hilton Hines. Hilton will drive, pull up. 15-footer is short. Rebound. Heinen tipped it to herself. Kept it alive. Kick out 3 for Hilton Hines. Got it. Banked it. Doesn't matter. It counts. A 3 for Hilton Hines. And Huron back within 2 with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Watertown will hold it for 1 with the 14-12 lead. In the corner, Grimsrud, Johnston, top of the key, 8 seconds to go. Falconer open for 3, too strong. And the rebound underneath, Hampton Hines weaves through traffic. Half-court shot, banked it in at the buzzer. Hampton Hines, half-court, 3-point shot. And at the half, Huron just like that leads 15-14. Timeout 2 minutes. We'll be back here to the Watertown Arena. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Blaine Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest, Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, pants, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PV Sports Store, proud sponsor of the Tigers, PV Sports, downtown Huron. For a great meal, count on the Scoreboard on 3rd Street in downtown Huron. Check out their menu at their website, www.scoreboardhuron.com. The Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron.
Ensure that essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in South Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the SDHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
FNBO is the great big small bank, and for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com. Member FDIC.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in plant protection, plant nutrition, and field technology. They offer premier products and one-on-one relationships with local field experts to help their customers grow. Wilbur Ellis is committed to bringing you and your operation new and innovative ideas. Contact your local Wilbur Ellis specialist today to find out how to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis wishes all area high school athletes the best of luck this season.
This is Dakota Sports, committed to excellence in sports broadcasting. It's halftime.
Halftime here in Watertown, here on an 8-0 run to end the first half and a 15-14 lead, and then a half-court shot banked in at the buzzer by Hampton Hines to give Huron the final 3 points and the lead. Let's do a Kurt's Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Half at the arena for the boys, Watertown 35, Huron 27. A final, Mitchell defeated Pierre 74-50. They must have moved that game up. They must have tipped that off about 4 or 5. I had that final quite a while ago. Into the first quarter, boys, Aberdeen 15, Brookings 11. And late first quarter, Washington 11, Roosevelt 10. See Blake Elwine 17 points at the half for Huron as they trail 35-27 in the boys game. Some girls scores, ESD final, Washington 54, Roosevelt 25. Midway through the fourth quarter, Brandon Valley 40, Spearfish 37. Final, Harrisburg 57, Douglas 28. Early second quarter, Aberdeen 11, Brookings 8. And that is your Kurt's Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Again, 15-14 Huron leading at the half. We'll take a timeout of 2 minutes, come back, and run down the halftime stats here from Watertown on Dakota Sports.
Degree, Huron Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fee. HC offers courses through State University, offering quality education at exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Campus at 605-353-5. That's 605-353-85.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 cities, Lumberland has the buying power to bring you the best value from the top. Lumberland is America's #1 dealer in Lake Boy furniture. Lumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer. Sims, Stearns & Foster, and Templeton. Lumberland of Huron is locally owned and operated. Our staff, sales, and delivery entire coordinate here. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with true local service, Stearns & Lumberland Furniture of Huron.
Roll into 2024 with incredible savings. It's the New Year blowout sale at Olympic Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huron. Over 200 new and used in stock. Save over $2,300 off a Buick Envision. New Chevy 1500 Crew Cab. Save $6,500. Get a GMC 1500 Crew Cab with over $2,700 off. It's the New Year blowout sale at the new Olympic Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huron. New name, same great service. Ice cream. Awesome. Ice. Serious. Hot Fun Sunday. Sorry.
Drive up, carry up, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot heat.
It's excellent. Sports broadcasting.
And we are back here in Watertown at the half. It's Huron 15, Watertown 14. And I'll give you the stats. The offensive stats aren't really all that pretty. Shooting in the first half had Huron 4 of 21, 19%. Watertown 5 of 20 for 20%. And of course, I didn't do my individual scoring, but we'll get that done real quick. Watertown, I don't think has anybody with more than 3 points. Neely Johnson with 3, Avery Munger with 3, Jade Lund with 3, Emery 30 with 2, and a free throw for Miranda Falconer for Huron. 10 points for Hampton Hines and 5 points for Hilton Hines, and that is the scoring for the two teams at the half. Free throw shooting, Huron is 4 of 8, and Watertown is 2 of 5. So again, offense at a premium here through the half, but Huron with an 8-0 run to end the half does have the lead here at 15-14. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, get set for our second half here from Watertown on Dakota Sports.
Corn stalks are low in protein, but puree.
Could put this away pretty much with 20 seconds to go and a 3-point lead for Watertown at 30-27. Falconer will shoot 2 as we're we are in the bonus both ways here. Falconer, free throw, no good. One more shot for Falconer, still a one-possession game for the moment. Falconer with 7 points in the game. Second shot for Falconer is good. Two-possession game at 31-27 Watertown. Hampton Hines into the front court. Gotta hurry, gotta shoot. Hilton Hines, she'll drive hard to the hoop. Up, no good. Foul gonna go on Watertown, and Hilton Hines will get 2. 11.2 seconds to go in the game. And 2 shots here for Hilton Hines. Free throw is no good, and boy, if this game ends up like this, Huron's going to look at the free throw totals and say that's where this game was lost. Huron is 1 of 5 on free throws in the fourth quarter. Second free throw, no good. Missed them both. And we have a foul on who? On Huron, and that might put it away with 9.5 seconds to go in the game. 31-27, Watertown looking to hang on here tonight. It'll be Jade Lund to shoot the free throws. Trying to see, Huron was 4 of 8 in the first half. Free throw good for Lund. It's going to be a 2-possession game any way you look at it. Lund now with 7 points. Second free throw good, hit them both. If you're Watertown, you just don't foul with 7 seconds to go, 6-point lead. In the corner, Huron throws it away, and Watertown will come out with the victory here tonight. Let's see, I'm just doing some quick here. Huron 1 of 7 on free throws here in the fourth quarter. Watertown will pull it out. The final, Watertown 33, Huron 27. Watertown now 6-12 on the season, while the Huron Tigers drop to 7-11. Gary Zell Auto Glass post game is next. We'll take a timeout of 2 minutes on Dakota Sports KOKK.
Get supplement to your calves? Check out liquid supplements available from Dakota Land Feeds. They have a variety of options available to meet specific needs of your cattle and your operation. All their liquid supplements are made to order when you need them. Liquid supplements are easy to handle and have improved mixability compared to dry feed. Dakota Land Feeds is your only only local feed dealer to manufacture liquid supplement right here in South Dakota. Dakota Land Feeds, your local feed source.
The HRMC Physicians Clinic proudly welcomes the newest addition to their team, General Surgeon Dr. Terry Larson. Dr. Larson brings a wealth of experience and expertise in general surgery, along with a passion for providing exceptional care to his patients before, during, and after surgery. Whether you're in need of a simple procedure or a complex surgery, Dr. Larson is here to guide you every step of the way. Visit hrmcphysiciansclinic.org to schedule an appointment today. HRMC Physicians Clinic, the right care is right here. Welcome, Dr. Larson.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Carr Chiropractic a try.
Gary Zell Auto Glass is a proud supporter of area high school sports and sponsor of the post-game show. Gary and Michael Zell offer mobile glass replacement of windshields, door glass, cars and trucks, even tractor cabs on site. Gary Zell Auto Glass does chip repairs, and they process all insurance paperwork. Call 352-0836 or toll free 1-888-852-0355. Gary Zell Auto Glass in Huron. The Huron Tiger post-game report on Tiger 95 is brought to you by Gary Zell Auto Glass. Here's the voice of the Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
Tough night all around for the Huron Tigers tonight as the Arrows get wins in both cities tonight. The girls' game just went final with Watertown winning 33-27, and the boys' game went final as well, 67-56. Watertown wins there. Watertown boys get a sweep of the Huron Tigers this year. So tough night for the Huron Tigers. We're in the Gary Zell Auto Glass post game, still working on some numbers. We'll take another 2-minute timeout, come back here to the Watertown Arena. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
The right home. This is Reg Kleinsasser with Real Estate. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, business costs, property tax. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? Buying a large house when kids are heading off to college in 2 years or paying for a lake or hardly home probably doesn't make sense. At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
Ghost Energy is the fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial colors, epic focus, complete performance. Pick up a can of Ghost Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Foods, Carlson, Super X, Southside, Freedom, DJ Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Corner Pantries in Huron. Elwine Brothers wish the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers! As your child's body changes, their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smartboard or the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States wait until their child complains of vision issues before scheduling an eye exam. Many common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Forsh a call today. See the best. The Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
Dakota Sports.
We're back in Watertown. Gary Zell Auto Glass post game continues. A low-scoring game. Both teams struggled to put the ball in the basket. Watertown, though, does come out with the win, 33-27. Huron just scoring 3 points in the fourth quarter. For Watertown, now 6-12 on the season, nobody in double figures. Miranda Falconer and Jade Lund each had 8 points. 6 for Emery Thury, 5 for Avery Munger, 3 for Neely Johnson, and 2 points for Malia Kranz. For Huron, now 7-11 on the season. Hampton Hines with 13 points, 10 in the first half. 5 points for Hilton Hines, 3 for Kenzie Simmonsma, and 2 points apiece, Allie Davis and Lizzie Heinen. The shooting percentage, not pretty, especially for Huron, but really for both teams. Watertown had 11 of 38 for 29%. Huron had 9 of 47 from the field for 19%, and really weren't taking a lot of bad shots, just nothing wanted to drop, it seemed like, for the Tigers. And, well, that was reflected in the free throw shooting as well. Huron 5 of 15 from the free throw line, including a 1 of 7 effort in the fourth quarter. Watertown was 5 of 11 from the free throw line, so they as well were under 50% shooting from the free throw line. So just a tough night all around offensively for the Tigers. And Huron will go into the final week of the season. Now we have double headers to wrap up the regular season. Tuesday at home with O'Gorman, Thursday on the road to Brandon Valley. Tuesday will be senior night for both the girls and boys. I think they're doing that in between the girls and boys varsity games. So that'll be Tuesday at the arena. Of course, we'll have the game here or over on Tiger 95. We'll take another timeout of 2 minutes. Well, I see the girls are out, so Coach Kaufman should be coming up fairly quickly, and we can visit with him. Let's do a Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Scoreboard update. Again, the boys' final. Watertown defeated Huron 67-56. Blake Elwine, 31 points to lead Huron. Watertown had a player score 30, and of course, I don't have that in front of me now. Another final for boys, Aberdeen 56, Brookings 50. Late in the game, Washington 49, Roosevelt 45. Mitchell defeated Pierce 74-50. Look at girls' scores. Finals, Washington 54, Roosevelt 25, Brandon Valley 49, Spearfish 37. Harrisburg defeated Douglas 57-28 into the third quarter. Mitchell 39, Pierre 29. Late in the game, Brookings leads Aberdeen 44-38. That's your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. We'll take a 2-minute timeout to come back and talk to Coach Kaufman next. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Experience Ryan Sanger Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan Sanger can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan Sanger Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
6 F-35 fighter jets, 1 NFL team, a trip to the moon. All have $1 billion price tag. Something else that costs $1 billion? Respiratory problems in the beef industry each year. It's time to fight back against these costly respiratory challenges. That's why Purina Stress Care Starters are formulated with RX3 immune support technology. It boosts calves' natural defenses, priming their immune systems from the start. Talk to your Dakota Land Pete's rep today to learn more about Purina Stress Care Starters.
The HRMC Physicians Clinic proudly welcomes the newest addition to their team, General Surgeon Dr. Terry Larson. Dr. Larson brings a wealth of experience and expertise in general surgery, along with a passion for providing exceptional care to his patients before, during, and after surgery. Whether you're in need of a simple procedure or a complex surgery, Dr. Larson is here to guide you every step of the way. Visit hrmcphysiciansclinic.org to schedule an appointment today. HRMC Physicians Clinic, the right care is right here. Welcome, Dr. Larson.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Car Chiropractic a try.
Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
And we are back here at the Watertown Arena as the Tigers fall here tonight, 33-27. Head coach Cody Kaufman joins us here. And Cody, one of those frustrating nights, the ball just wasn't going into the basket. The thing was, it wasn't really going that well for Watertown either, but they hit a couple of big threes in the fourth quarter. When it mattered, so give them credit. They made plays where we couldn't down the stretch.
Yeah, credit to our girls, because I told them in the locker room after the game, that's why you load your defense up on the bus and you take it with you when you go, because you never know, the silly game of basketball is you can light the nets on fire one night, and then the next night, it just doesn't bounce in for you. So, excuse me, we just didn't make enough shots tonight. I think some of that has to do with tired legs. You need your legs and you need to be fresh, and we played last night, so that's a big difference, as far as legs, and all of our shots were long. You could see that we were kind of, pressing a little bit as far as shooting, trying to overextend ourselves because we knew we were a little bit tired. So, yeah, you're exactly right. Watertown hit a couple big shots late, was kind of the difference. But I told the girls before the game, right, when we're on the road, we got to bring toughness, and then we did that on the defensive end. I thought a couple calls late in the fourth quarter went against us. But again, we're on the road. That's what happens sometimes when you're on the road. So, our effort was there. I thought we stuck together really well. Didn't get down on ourselves for shooting, 9 of 51 or somewhere around there in the field. So, we battled. We played hard. We just get enough shots to fall tonight.
And I think that's the difference from Aberdeen last week to tonight. The girls stayed focused. I mean, we were doing what we needed to do. Obviously, when you hold a team to 33 points, you usually expect to win. So defensively, and sometimes there's just a lid on that basket. That's going to happen. But, just keep pressing at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, again, it's like you said, the difference between tonight and against Aberdeen last week was we stuck together. We kept playing hard, and we didn't get frustrated with ourselves or with our teammates when we missed shots. So, again, on second night of a back-to-back, I thought our effort was really good. I thought our execution was really good. Again, sometimes it boils down to something as simple as just you got to make baskets, right? And you got to score more than them, and we didn't do that tonight. Get a couple days off here and get ready to go on Monday, and we got number 1 O'Gorman coming to town on Tuesday.
Yeah, speaking of scoring 30 points, O'Gorman comes in undefeated, and boy, they really hanging their hat on defense for a while. We didn't think anybody was going to score over 30 on them. They went about half the season before somebody finally did. What are they doing defensively?
Yeah, if you look at them, they're high pressure, full court pressure. I've had 2 or 3 coaches tell me that they struggled to get it across the volleyball line on their court. So we're going to have to be ready for their pressure, and then, they've got 2 or 3 college basketball players that just, understand the game and know how to score the basketball. So the number 1 key everybody tells me is you're going to have to figure out how to handle their pressure and break their pressure. And then you got to keep their guards from scoring at will, and obviously can't keep giving up layups after layup off the pressure. But then in the half court, you got to be able to contain their guards. So, again, we have our hands full. We know that, but so has everybody else that's played them. We'll go back and study some film and see if we can't put something up to see if we can compete with them.
And as we sit here now, 2 doubleheaders left at home with O'Gorman, then at Brandon Valley next week, then on to the Sodak. And I guess at this point we just look at, I would say after the loss tonight, it's very likely we will be on the road. Now just try to get the best matchup possible. And you know what? At the end of the day, we want to be a team that whoever we go to, they're going to say, what, that's a tough team to come in here.
Yeah, and I think that's, that's got to be our goal, is finishing strong next week. But I think, by all means, we'll be on the, in the back of someone's mind, come Sodak 16, it's looking like, there's so much still left to be played, but, looking like maybe a Harrisburg or a Jefferson, Harrisburg, we played to a 4-point game at Harrisburg the first time. Obviously, we beat, Sioux Falls Jefferson. So, if it's Pierre, if it's Mitchell, or whoever it is, we've proven that we can play with the best team in the state. We just, and we can do it again. And again, as the season goes on, the pressure goes up, especially for those top teams. So, we catch them on a night where they shot the basketball like we did, 20% from the field. Anything's possible. So, we got a big week ahead of us as far as just keeping step forward, staying together, playing hard. And then, we have a week of getting ready for Sodak 16.
Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Tigers. Tigers fall here tonight, 33-27. We'll take a final timeout of 2 minutes. Wrap it up here from Watertown on Dakota Sports.
The right home. This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? Buying a large house when your kids are heading off to college in a few years, or paying for a view of the lake when you are hardly home, probably doesn't make sense. At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
Ghost Energy is the fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial colors, epic focus, complete performance. Pick up a can of Ghost Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Foods, Carlson's, Super X, Southside, Freedom, DJ's Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Corner Pantries in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers! As your child's body changes, their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smart board or the scoreboard because their vision can't